Welcome back to my channel. My name is Arabia and welcome to video number 15 for me. And today we are going to be playing around with the new ColourPop and I Love Sarai Through My Eyes makeup palette. I actually created 3 looks using the palette. This one is a little bit more creative, a little bit more out of my comfort zone, and then I did one which would be a traditional look that I would probably create with this palette, and then another one that I felt like was more reminiscent of that dramatic style that I Love Sarai or Karen is known for. And I honestly have to say I really enjoyed the palette. I really enjoyed creating these looks. So if you would like to see how I got all 3 of these looks, please just keep on watching.
Okay, so starting off, we're just going to take a look at the palette. It is so beautiful with all these beautiful rich colors and tones. So we're going to be starting off with the shade Sandalwood on a fluffy brush. I'm going to work that into my upper crease. Honestly, this shade doesn't really show up much on my skin tone, but I just needed something to transition between the colors. Now we're going to go into the shade Nostalgia. We're going to work that into our actual crease. It's actually a really pretty blush tone. And then we're gonna go in with the shade Misbehave, and I'm gonna work that into my actual socket. So you're gonna see right now I'm kind of tucking the brush into that crease area so I get a more precise crease action. And then we're just gonna blend it out with that same brush that we used Sandalwood on, but I'm not picking up any more product, it's just to blend it out. Now I'm going to go in with the NARS concealer and we're going to kind of cut the crease, not really. This is just to bring more color awareness to the lid shade we're going to put down. So you're going to see right now it's not really a cut crease, it's just like a soft cleanup. Now I'm going in with the shade Flex, which is I think one of my favorite colors in the palette. And we're going to put that down. It is so beautiful. You can see my face. Now I'm just using a brush to clean up around those edges, make sure that it is applied throughout. And now we're going to go in with Divina, which is a beautiful deep plum. It is the deepest shade in the palette, so I'm going to use it. I think all 3 looks uses it. But here I'm just going to accentuate that outer corner and wing it out a little bit, and I'm also going to drag this shade onto my lower lash line and bring it all the way in. Now I'm going back into that shade Misbehave and blending out that Divina shade, adding a little bit more color. And now I'm just going in with that same brush that I applied Sandalwood with, but no extra product, just to blend. Now I'm going in with Lucido, and I'm going to highlight my inner corner and brow bone with the shade. Now I'm just going to go and do my wing with my Makeup Forever ink liner. Now I'm doing mascara. This is throughout all 3 looks I'm using the NARS Climax mascara, and this is the lipstick I chose to pair as MAC Rebel, and I'm just going to blend it out. I didn't want it too opaque. And this is the final look. This is something I would be so comfortable wearing. Now moving on to look number 2, I'm going in with Sandalwood again and blending that into my upper crease area just as a transition. Now I'm going in with the shade Euphoric, and I'm going to blend that into my actual crease and then blend up towards that Sandalwood shade. Next I'm going in with the shade Muse's Beautiful Bronze. Honestly, these fleck colors, like the foiled shadows, are so beautiful. They're so reflective. I love applying it with my finger. Now I'm just going to go in with that same brush I applied Euphoric with and blend out so there's no harsh edges. Now I'm going with the shade Emerald Dream, and I'm going to actually pop this into my inner corner to add a little bit more color to this look. This color is so beautiful, and I actually really enjoy that trend of a color for your inner corner highlight. And here I'm going in with that shade Divina again, and I'm blending that into my outer V and lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with that same brush that I used Euphoric on to blend out the edges. Here I'm using the KKW Nude 2 lip liner, and I'm just going to apply that and kind of blend it out. And this is the Dose of Colors and Desi Collab lip gloss. And this is the final look. Honestly, I really think that this turned out really fun for me, and I honestly think this is beautiful. Now moving on to the final look, I'm going to go in with the shade Wild Soul. You're going to see that this works better if you pat it on and then blend it out, and then it shows up true to color. Now I'm going in with the shade Moody, this beautiful indigo shade, and I'm going to do a spotlight eye, and I'm just creating that by applying it to my inner and outer corner and blending it out. You're going to see I'm going to go in a few times to get it to that opacity that I want. So see here again, I'm going in just to create that deepness that I want. Next, I'm going in with Davina just to deepen the look up a little bit more and wing it out. Now I'm going in with the NARS concealer just to clean up that halo so you can see it more. And this is the shade Mesmerize, and I'm applying it with my finger. I think honestly these shades work best with your finger. To light it up and give it a little bit more dimension, I'm applying Lucido right on top. And now again, I'm going in with Moody just to deepen it up, blend it out. And I'm going to apply Moody all over my lower lash line. You're going to see all that fallout. I'm going to wipe it away right now. Right there, I'm wiping. Just use a really light hand when doing this so you don't smear color onto your lower eyelid space. And now I'm going in with Wild Soul again and just blending out the edges and highlighting my brow bone and inner corner with Lucido and mascara again. This is a shade Hawken from Kat Von D. It's honestly one of my favorite lip liners. And then this is Cindy by Lime Crime. And this is the finished look, you guys.
Okay, you guys, so that completes look number 3 for me, and that completes all 3 looks. I really hope you enjoyed watching me create the looks with the palette, and I feel like with creating 3 looks using the palette, I got a pretty good handle on the palette. It is a ColourPop quality palette, so ColourPop is really good in terms of like blendability and color scheme and pigment. Some of these just on my skin tone don't show up as vibrant. So like for example, Wild Soul does not show up as mustardy on me, and Sandalwood does not show up at all on me, and also Mood was a little bit lighter on my skin tone. But besides that, I do think that the colors are beautiful in here. I do wish there was a little bit more neutral toned transitions in the palette. From Karen's reveal or announcement video that this was meant to be more of a creative palette. This was meant to look and mimic a kaleidoscope. So I do think, again, you look at the palette and you do just want to create a colorful looks. Like there's no way to avoid that. So maybe this palette just, you could use like, if you need that transition shade like I do, maybe like a complementing palette with it, which I think a lot of collaborative eyeshadow palettes are anyways. Like I feel like they give you colors and beautiful schemes to follow, but then you just need to grab something from your palette that is a little bit more neutral toned. And I think they also do that just because there are so many neutrals in the market that you don't need a neutral in every palette, which I can respect. I have a lot of them, but yeah, if you just wanted to use this one palette, there's not a lot of transitions in here. But besides that, I love the color scheme, I love the packaging, I love everything about it. And I love the outer packaging to this. Unfortunately, when I got my package, I did not get the lipsticks. I did order the lipsticks, so when I get those, I will do a lip swatch video on my Instagram. And which leads me to the big announcement. I will be giving away 2 of these palettes to 2 subscribers, so 1 per subscriber. And all you have to be doing is make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, and also go ahead and go to my Instagram and like this picture and comment on it, and just leave me tag 2 friends in it. You can comment as many times as you'd like, but the friends do have to be different per comment. So for the comment to count, they just have to be 2 different people you're tagging. I am doing these giveaways just to kind of bring a little bit more audience to my channel. So if you could tag people who do need maybe makeup inspiration or enjoy makeup tutorials, I would greatly appreciate it. But obviously just tag whoever you'd like. And you do get 2 extra entries if you repost the picture onto your page, and you would just have to make sure your page was or is not private so I can see it. And yeah, I think that's about it. And so I really want to thank everyone for the support. I do want to do giveaways just as I grow, to always be thankful and mindful of the people who are supporting me and motivating me, sending me sweet messages or comments or however it is that you're helping me, even with the view. Like, it really motivates me to want to do better for you guys. And yeah, so just thank you, whether or not you win. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So with that, I think I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful 2019 and just a beautiful day in general. I hope you find all of your happiness and success in this year. And yeah, with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.